Hi, I recently got invited to a Herbalife event. I must admit, when I first got invited, I, it was weird. I knew I had to be there, but I didn't know why because I didn't feel like I was going to join the Herbalife team. But I just had this kind of knowing that I had to be there. So I tried just not to overthink that and just go with that intuitive pull. And on the morning of the event, I just decided to grab my camera. So I went to the event with my camera, D3 I took, and these are the images that I captured. And it was great to capture these shots and test the lens calibration that I had done and give something back, and also to meet some great people. And Danielle Armstrong was there. She's got a different surname now, but everybody probably knows her as Danielle Armstrong from Towie, and she was so inspiring. Something she said really stuck in my mind, and that was like people that are successful, like her sort of perfect mix for success is the positive mindset, a vision, and discipline. And if you are kind of lacking any one of those, then it's unlikely that you're gonna, be successful. And she said she's got a lot of friends and people that maybe they've got the mindset, the right mindset, and the positive outlook and the vision, but they just lack the discipline. This was such an amazing reminder for me. And I captured some great moments, and this was a moment that I didn't actually realise. Do any of you get this, where you just feel like you need to capture a moment, you need to pick up your camera and take a picture at a specific moment? And sometimes you might think, oh, I don't want to disturb it or something like that, but you really feel pulled to. Well, I captured this moment, and then afterwards I realised what a powerful moment that I'd captured. So yeah, after the moment, and it was obviously quite an emotional time because the guy had given the other guy a gift that just meant the world to him, and he even said afterwards, you've made the day better for me by capturing that. So yeah, go with that gut instinct to capture a moment, and sometimes you have to just accept that you might be in somebody's way, or I've always sort of hid in the background, not wanting to disturb the day, but sometimes afterwards I've thought, oh, I should have just pushed my way to the front to capture that moment for the person that is going to cherish that photo. So I loved getting behind people, creating this shallow depth of field with plenty of foreground. At one point I was even piling up like coffee cups on the table so that they would be in the foreground of my image. But the gentleman next to me didn't realise that I was doing that, and when he saw them he moved them out of the way for me, thinking they were in my way, and actually I was using them to create this blurry foreground, this idea of looking through, and capturing a moment from the audience was quite a nice take on this event, I thought. So really playing with different viewpoints, and I really went to town on um, the panoramic format in this event. So I really like that, especially for promotional shots. I always think panoramic looks really good and it's got quite a lot of impact, and it's really great fun when you're shooting panoramic to balance it up, like if you've got somebody on the right hand side, and then you can balance the weight of the image with like a big sign on the left, and put a bit of a tilt on it, give it some drama, and it's great fun. I loved editing these pictures, so really good time. So follow those intuitive pulls. You might not know why you need to be somewhere, but just go and take your camera just in case.